Hey everybody, Jaws Jr. here for another Adventures of Jaws Jr. In this adventure, we are going through one bucket of the Vancouver Haul. Now we're going to be breaking some of this sorting and cleaning up into video segments that are easy to absorb because, well, we can't go through everything all at one time. So we're taking our time. We have a bucket of soapy water, a spray bottle, and we are going to just show you guys what we've got. But you know, sitting right here staring us at the face is something that's quite interesting. And Mrs. Jaws Jr. is here with me, and she knows what this is.
That's Lily Pad Jasper.
And I think we have another bigger piece of this as well. So this is incredible. Now, if we remember right, this is the original source of this was off of Highway 97, south of this area south of Madras and south of Culver. We were up there before looking for the material, but we didn't find this. We found some other stuff. So, yeah, Lily Pad Jasper. Now this here looks like it's some jasp agate. So, yeah, that's now what's next? Of course, whatever's on top. What would see, we're not the greatest at identification, but this here might be serpentine, or you know what else it might be?
I'm not positive on that. I have to do some more research on that.
But yeah, the colors on it are pretty cool. You got this pink right here. You got two pieces of it. I'll pull out the smaller one. It's easier to handle. Again, not sure what this is. This feels Agate. It feels like, I don't know. But the color is really neat. Well, I pulled them both out. Possibly looks like polka dot, but hard to say with that pink. Looks like polka dot. Stuff that we have, though, is not quite as pink. Doesn't have the pink in it. There's some with blue in it. But it's the similar type of material that you would expect to see up there. There's an agate right there on top. Yep.
That's a beauty.
Yeah, let's see if the camera will do the justice for this one for you guys. Look at the fortification lines in that. Right in here. Look at the other side. I didn't even realize there's another side to it. Wow. The blues down here. Very pretty. incredible looking material here we have.
That's
moss.
Moss agate.
That looks
it's
like
red. Look
yep.
at that, how red that is. It's got some quartz in it too.
Incredible.
Looks like this piece broke.
Now, Kyle with the World of Rock Hounding, if you're watching, maybe you can give us some guidance on how to assemble this. You seem to have did it with that quartz vogue or vot or whatever it was that you found in kind of the Willamette Valley region that you shared. But this deserves to be put back into one piece and documented that it was repaired. But look at the colors on that. Very pretty. Ooh, Mrs. has got something here. That's just incredible.
Look at those lines in there. They're hard to see because it's dark, but...
Too bad there's that crack right down the middle of it. But finished the crack off and we got two pieces, one larger and one smaller. Oh, that crack goes the wrong direction. It goes at a steep angle this way. Beautiful agate. Don't know the source of it, but that's beautiful. Oh, she's got herself some obsidian there.
Yeah, it looks like it's mahogany with a little bit of maybe gold sheen in it.
That could be.
You could see it a little bit right there.
Actually, I think that's a chunk of crazy lace. And that's exactly what crazy lace has in it, is mahogany, the reddish with the gold sheen in it. There's a lot of that in there. But you can see where there's going to be an area of gold sheen right in this area here, if I could get the light right. But in this area right here, there's going to be some gold sheen when it gets worked. Obsidian's always a good thing.
Jasp agate.
Pretty. Now this one here, in a future video, you're going to see how I can take this and I can cut this and get another good slab or two off of this for cabochon making. Now that looks like a Brazilian, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks like it might be Brazilian.
This looks like a Brazilian agate. Stuff is beautiful. If it was darker, I could be able to backlight this and it'd be incredible. But this one here deserves to get cut in half, exactly in half, and then have all four sides that's made of this polished up. Nothing done with the outside edge. Leave it as is, rough.
The fortification in this one is really cool, especially with the jaggedy edges and stuff.
Look at the backside of it too. No fortification on it though. It was like, looks like some, a little bit of mossy stuff in it. Neither one of us can remember that word. Once I figure it out, I'll put it in the text below, but that's okay.
This is a Montana agate.
Mr. Van Dyke's favorite material, or some of it. Unfortunately, this one here is cut out of wedge shape. So if this gets worked, it's going to have to incorporate that wedge shape where it's going to be thicker on the bottom and thinner on the top. Something to think about. It's like we don't have a shortage of material to work on now, though.
This one's not that. Not that.
It's got some plume in it. This almost looks like Graveyard Point, or in the Idaho, Oregon border area.
This feels like.
This looks like a porcelain. This looks like a porcelain jasper. Sucker Creek area or Wild Horse. Now you got to figure out which direction would you want to cut this.
Here's some more of the same stuff.
The pinks in that. Pinks, yellows, the blues, a little bit of purple. Bericiated jasper. It's the stuff with the quartz veins in it?
No.
No?
No.
What is it?
That brachiated jasper is the ones that has like the little floating, different looking rocks inside of it. That's got a bunch of quartz in it.
Oh yeah, it's quartz veins.
Yep.
Okay.
Jasper.
If I figure out what it is, I'll put it in it. I'll put a text right here below it. If I don't, then there'll be no text. But there it looks like there's healed fractures here. Now this one's not healed. This is a regular fracture right there. Okay.
This one is definitely petrified wood. You can tell by the grains.
Oh yes, look at the grains on that. You see them here, see them here. Okay. More obsidian. This is more of the gold sheen. Cool.
Interesting. This is a ball of obsidian.
I wonder where that's from. Because I've never seen anything like that out at Glass Butte. With the, just the round shape like that. It's got a little bit of red in it. This one might just get thrown into a tumbler as is. This might be a future project.
This one looks like a jasper agate, and it's a full one, so it'll be a surprise.
But look at the greens in it.
Yeah.
Now this is a piece of polka dot.
That's probably where this came from too.
Yeah. Now this has got some iron staining, so when this gets cut, see how it's lighter down here? This is also polka dot. So you cut through it, and then the iron staining will go away. Sorry about the dogs in the background.
There's more petrified wood. That's kind of cool. Montana. That might be Brazilian, but it could be Montana.
I would lean this one towards Brazilian. No idea, but it's cool looking.
Oh, this one's got some
Water lines.
water lines in it.
And that's some quartz crystals up here on this upper side of it. So you can see the water, you might be able to see the water lines right there, and again here. And look at the little fortification lines in that, around the outside edge of that area right there. Very cool. So that tells me, we get into this, there might be something else really cool in it.
This looks like Lucky Strike.
Ooh, a double. With some moss in it.
It looks like the stuff that comes out of Lucky Strike.
Yep, it does. If Jason Hinkle's watching this, maybe he can comment and let us know exactly where this is from, since he is the Oregon Thunder Egg guru. The one that everybody should pay attention to what he talks about when he talks about Thunder Eggs. That is incredible. Now, since we don't have the second half to this one, I would have no problem taking this and doing another slab to it, because look how thick that is. I'd have no problem doing probably a thicker than normal slab, and then being able to polish this the best you can on a flat lap. But yeah, I'd have no problem cutting that again.
Bloom Agate.
Oh, Graveyard Point, right here. This is classic Graveyard Point. Love the stuff. For never being there, we've sure have acquired quite a bit of the stuff. Yep, while she's messing with that one, I'll pull this here out. This is almost like a Wonderstone. And then she's got with some quartz here with a cavity in it. That's all that is, just kind of quartzy material.
Oh, it looks like another Brazilian. Now look at those patterns in there. That's pretty cool.
That is beautiful. Problem is, a lot of people who cut their slabs, they cut them awfully thin, and that makes it very difficult for people like me who likes to have a good dome profile on their cabochons.
It's pretty too, and thin.
Yeah, see how thin that is? I like my cabochons 7 to 8 millimeters thick. But I know why people cut them so thin, is so they can sell more slabs per stone that they cut. It's all about profitability on some people. Again, this one here is awfully thin, but look how beautiful that is. This is some sort of a lace, but it's got almost every color in it.
This one has faint fortification lines in it.
Oh, this is no. This is Paulina material from Paulina, Oregon.
Yeah, this one looks like more from Lucky Strike because of the stuff that's on the back.
Yeah, it's got a big fracture in it. So this one here, probably just going to leave it as is. Maybe work the face of it. This is so big that I have to work with this with the handheld grinder polisher.
That's actually the color of the rock. It's kind of dirty pink.
Looks like a pink dress that was run through the mud.
It's a pretty piece of jasper with little...
I know everybody, this is running a long video, but that's okay. Stuff is beautiful material to look at. And for those of you who cannot get out and go rock hounding and find this type of material on your own, this is why I do it. I don't do this for everybody. I do this primarily with those who are disabled, who might not have the means to be able to have gas money to go rock hounding. So one of the primary reasons why I do this, because you guys are the core of this channel, and I appreciate every one of you who come here and subscribe and watch every one of my videos, and I appreciate that.
See the faint
See some-
fortification and
You see a little bit of fortifications in there, I hope. But then there looks like some tube agate as well. That's just a cool piece.
looks like a sea maggot of some sort.
Yep. I'm going to pull this pink stuff out. See, here's more of the dirty pink, but then here's some more of vibrant pink, and this is like a jasper, I think, or an opal. As light as this feels, I would lean more towards an opal. But if you know what it is, of course, just leave comments leave a comment in the just leave a comment below. There we go. Get it out of my mouth.
Jasper.
Yeah, this is some jasper. Looks like it's got some staining going on. I have a feeling once you cut into it, it will brighten up a little bit better. Then again, it might not. It might be this way all the way through. Not sure the source of this. It is a type of pitcher jasper, though.
Ooh, this has fossils in it.
Ooh. Fossil Man, Mr. Van Dyke. Okay, Fossil Man, Mr. Van Dyke. Look right in the middle there. I have a feeling... Ooh, look at this here on the outside edge. Look at all the fossils there. Mr. Van Dyke. This, I believe, will come to you. What I might do is I might take one slab of this to keep it, and you get the rest. But look at that. See, I'm not much into fossils like a lot of people are. I appreciate them. I'd rather have this to go to a home where it will truly be appreciated. And Mrs. Jaws Jr. is over here nodding her head yes. Okay, we have a piece that looks like Mexican lace right here.
Now this is a cool piece of jasper with dendrites in it.
Dendrites, that's the word we were looking for, dendrites. This is from the Wasco County area. Biggs just shoots. It could have came from the China Hollow. Not sure, but we know for sure it came from that general area, Wasco County. And this is going to make some good cabochons.
This has got a lot of fractures in it, but my goodness, it's beautiful.
Okay, this has got some lace in it down here. This is just a busy piece. There's a lot going on here. Now, Mrs. Jaws Jr. has something I'm going to hold up, and she's going to tell you what she sees in it and see if you're right. See if she's right. I agree with her.
Do you see an owl on a log?
Very cool. Got some quartz veins in with the jasper. That is a pretty piece.
Gosh, that's pretty amazing.
It's got marked with the marker, so ignore that part right there. It's a marker. But that is translucent too. See, look at that.
This one has a lot going on in it. It looks like it has dendrites. It's got blue, it's got red, it's got orange, it's got green.
So there's the dendrites. There is a lot here.
Not sure what that is, but it's pretty. This looks like a thunder egg slab. Not sure of its origin.
Now, so we've got something big in here. I got to get out. This looks like a chunk of wonderstone. The colors on that.
Again, another really thin piece, but man, it's pretty. Is this a wahi?
Wahi or Sucre Creek, one of the two.
Yep.
It is hard to tell the two of them apart. The people who's very familiar with that material can easily tell them apart. With people like us, we're still learning, so when we say we think we know something is, there's a chance that we're wrong. We're just doing a guess off of what information that we have from things that we've seen in the past. Ooh, this is a nice little piece of picture stuff. You know, with this one here, I would just clean up the outside edges, polish it up on both sides, and that would be cool that way. We got two pieces here. Same stuff. I don't know if these were attached. Yes, they were. So it's a bigger piece that was broken.
Oh my gosh, this is beautiful.
But look at all the dendrites in that. And we're dealing with rocks. Too bad it's broken, but that's how things happen. A little bit rougher on that portion right there. Bad cut. And it was cut on a wedge. Now she's got a piece right here.
Beauty. I'm not sure what
We'd
it
have
is.
no idea what it is. But look at that's like a pink. And the greens and the black. Phil Smith, our green rock expert. Wonder if he would know what this would be. Sorry, don't have the chance to test the specific gravity of it or the hardness of it right yet. But how about doing just a swag on this?
This one's pretty cool, but on the reverse side, there's some really bad saw marks.
Yeah, there are bad saw marks on that. But that's okay, because if you make a cabochon out of that, that's a nice thickness for a cabochon. Make a cabochon out of it, you don't have to worry about the backside as much. Dark greens. That is a Pad Jasper, it looks like.
Oh, see,
So a moss agate. Look at that.
It's in host rock. Quartz and host rock.
That's agate.
It has fortifications
Yeah,
in it.
that's agatized. But look at the backside of it. Something cool.
That looks like the front end of a horned-toed lizard.
You heard what the Mrs. Jaws Jr. said. Anybody who has any pet lizards?
Thin but beautiful. Thunder egg slice. Ooh, another mossy agate that looks really cool. That looks like plume and moss. That has some potential.
And Jasper, with some fractures that's been healed. I hope you guys like the sound of the crowing chickens in the background. That's part of where we live. Toby's Angel, if you're listening, you'll appreciate the background noises.
Not sure on that.
Now, whatever it is, I'll go in the tumbler. We're getting down towards the bottom of the bucket.
That's like one like that other one.
There's a lot going on here. Up here, look at the agate with the banding. Up on this section here. Then you have all this jasper down in here with some agate in it. Or Chalcedony, or whatever, what people want to call it.
Chalcedony.
Chalcedony, there we go. Been doing this for a while and the terms are still, yeah, it's agate. Keep it simple. Another piece of this. Looks like the second cut. Yep, same piece. Now this is impressive. It looks like a lace. That's going to make some beautiful material. And she just got done cleaning up a third piece of this.
This one has dendrites in it. Oh, beautiful.
She found another piece over there. I see that's another one here.
The
That
dendrites.
nothing is going to happen with that other than maybe a polish. That rough shape is going to stay. Because there's a picture there. There's a full story being told. And everybody who looks at it is going to have a different story about it in their head. And that's what's cool.
Bunch of dendrites in this one too. It goes all the way through.
This is almost like an opal. Common opal. Similar to the material that we collected up in Yakima County. But this is a lot busier than that. But yeah, I would lean this towards a common opal.
Oh, that looks like tiger eye.
That is tiger eye. She did find a piece of tiger eye in here. Yep, she did.
Look at that.
Well, you know, her last piece is a winner. They're all winners, but this is incredible. See if we can get... That is a piece of tiger eye. This is one of the thickest pieces I have ever seen. And I wish the colors could come out like I'm seeing them in the camera.
That's beautiful.
Sorry, this one's staying with us. This one's not going anywhere. Decision's been made. I don't care. This one is here to stay.
Was it tiger eye one of your grandpa's favorite?
Yes, it was. And I have some of his material, but nothing like this. So, as we sit here and admire this piece of tiger eye, again, we are so thankful for the couple who opened up their deceased mother's backyard for so many people to come in and collect the material. I've seen all kinds of pictures of people's collections from this backyard all over Facebook. And me and the Mrs. Jaws Jr. both, we are so thankful and grateful for the opportunity that you gave us. Her legacy is going to live on, and we are going to be loving every bit of this every time we work it. So just remember, everyone's life is an adventure. And there's mine. I'm sorting through the Vancouver Haul, or at least one bucket of many. This is the Adventures of Jaws Jr. Have a good one, everybody. See ya!